KPFT HD2 streaming worldwide.
I love claps, snaps, and whistles in songs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like anytime there's any one of those, I'm all about it, dude. I don't know why.
There was like right in the late 2010s, there was like a big clap in the music like craze.
Yeah,
That's probably about when this thing
Oh,
came out.
really? Yeah, no, there's a band called Tokyo Police Club, and they do claps all in like a bunch of their songs, and it's like, yeah, crowd participation.
Getting me hyped up with all this
Yeah,
clapping.
yeah.
Am I supposed to? Can I clap too?
Yeah, I
Then you
clap.
start stomping at the speed, and you're just getting cardio at this concert.
Man, yeah. Accidental exercise, huh?
Accidental.
The music moved me.
Yeah, our version of that is just like a mosh pit, right? We don't clap at shows, except for when the song's over.
I don't go into mosh pits. Get out of here.
You would be perfect for a mosh pit, dude. People can pick you up and like crowd surf you and stuff, dude.
They're gonna ask me first, right?
Well, yeah, you gotta like tell somebody like, hey, pick me up and throw me up on top of
Really?
these.
Is
Yeah.
that okay? All right.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to just walk and then all of a sudden I'm in the air. Like I would be pissed. I would be so pissed.
No, you gotta like walk up and you're like, it's loud, right? So you gotta give them this like, you like web your hands together and you give them like this, hey, lift me up.
Oh,
And then they're like, okay. And then you step in their hands and they just throw you up on top of people. And then you just get groped and people pick your pockets. And then when they're done,
they
they just
really?
drop you and you break your neck and then you go home. Or your ankle. Depends on which side of you is
break your
heavier.
neck, are you gonna be dead?
I've seen somebody crowd surf at a Cryptopsy concert, which is like this crazy death metal band. And they were playing back at the original Walters on Washington. So it's a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, you don't know what I'm talking about.
No.
You weren't around for that, but
How long ago was that?
well, Walters moved and they closed down a while ago, but this was
Before-
before they moved. It was like the OG Walters on Washington.
Was this around the same time? What's that one everyone always Fitzgerald's?
Yeah, that was still open. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
It was that era.
This was a good era for Houston venues, but this place, it was right across the street from another one that closed down even earlier called Fat Cats.
Okay. I've
And
heard
so they were
that.
right across the street from each other. So there would be crazy shows that were like, it was cool. But anyways, this guy was crowd surfing and got dropped, landed right on his head. And people carried him out. Like, it looked like he was at least unconscious. Ben didn't stop, didn't even flinch, dude. They just kept going.
Oh man.
Which, I mean, you know, it's brutal. You got to be brutal. You're like, oh, whatever. He's fine.
I mean, but at the same time, like, I've seen some crazy performers on stage at this point, and how are they supposed to see?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, well,
and the
I mean,
lights
yeah,
in your face.
that's true. They probably just looked like someone was crowd surfing and they probably weren't paying attention at all.
Right.
Maybe they weren't paying attention.
Yeah, that's just so much. I mean, yes, I've seen like the YouTube videos of people saying stop, make sure he's getting up or blah blah blah. I was like, that's cool, but how did you see that?
Well, the people in the yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it has to probably get pretty bad for that to happen. Like, I'm sure at some point they can see if a bunch of people are like tending to somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right. Like when you're on a big stage like that with all the lights, it just looks, you don't see anything.
No, not at all. I mean, and it's pretty terrifying up there, dude. Terrifying. Because I go up on there and like set up cameras, and I was just like, let me take a peek at what they see. Oh my god, let me get off the stage. What am I doing here? Everybody could see you.
That's why I could never be a front man. I get tunnel vision. Like I just become a nothing. Like I just want to get in a shell. I
Yeah.
can't do that. Yeah.
And and you're behind a bunch of drums, and if you're one of those players that has like a billion cymbals, you could at least hide behind that.
Yeah, dude. Back in the day where that was like, it used to be popular to have giant drum sets with like 100 cymbals, and I did it. I had a rack. I had,
Really?
yeah, but now it's minimal.
Yeah, because I'm if the drumming helping culture didn't change since then, I would be like, No, I only hit this drum once. These two, maybe 3 times. No, these are going home, staying home.
But it does look cool when
Yeah.
like on stage there's like a big giant double bass drum.
Yeah,
and,
no,
like,
definitely. But oh man, I can't imagine. Like, and I bet. So did people help the drummer back in those days?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
You needed, like,
okay.
well, that's why racks used to be really popular too. You'd have everything on a rack. You'd set it all up before you played, and then you just get one person to get the other side. Your toms, your cymbals, and everything are on it. You just put it there. You put in your bass drums.
Yeah, well, that's assuming you have a car big enough to put that in
Well,
there
it all
set
it
up.
all collapses too.
Oh,
Yeah.
with all the drums on it.
Well, you can take the drums off, but like all your stands and everything is just on one rack that folds up.
Like, oh,
Yeah.
who had that here? The God Hand drummer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, so did probably every other metal band that like death metal band. I'm sure Iron Code they probably had a rack too.
Did they? I don't remember.
I don't know.
Probably. Well, yeah.
But yeah, I remember like playing at little places like White Swan, and you'd set up your rack, and after everything's set up, the only way you can get behind your drum set is to like pull out a bass drum and crawl in,
Go.
and then pull your bass drum back in,
Whoa.
and then you're stuck there. Yeah.
Oh man. So everybody was catering to you though. Like,
no, no, I did have people like throw underwear at me though. That's fun.
oh. And then but you can't get away from it if it doesn't smell good.
No, one time like the girlfriend I had at the time like would always throw her bra at me while I was playing. And I remember playing at the White Swan. I'm stuck behind the drum set, and I see out of the corner of my eye like a bra come fly, lands behind me, and somehow just turns the light off behind me. And it was like the only light for the drummer. It like came and just like knocked it out, and I was just in like pitch black darkness.
So I guess you couldn't just be like,
I don't even know where it was.
Yeah,
I thought it was like
oh.
on the floor behind me or something like that.
man. Yeah, that corner is like claustrophobic-y.
Yeah, it gets tight.
Yeah. No, it's always a tight, yeah. And it always has, like, I always have to see, like, where they would be able to get in and out from. It was the first time I put it, like, right in the way. Yeah, it got knocked over. It was
Oh, your camera?
Yeah. It
Oh.
was a cool shot, though. Yeah.
Do you ever do the straight on like they do on KEXP?
I'm always scared
Yeah.
because I don't know what band is going to, like,
Oh, have
pop
some.
off, you know what I mean? Or like is very active on stage.
Yeah.
Because those tripod legs are like pretty far out there.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah. That's the only scary part. So yeah, every time it's like, no, they look calm. Nah, I'm not gonna risk it. And then and they're like
You gotta
on there
risk it
doing-
for the biscuit. Or just put it really far away and zoom in. I'm sure that looks stupid. I don't know what I'm talking about.
No,
I don't know anything about video.
Well, I can do that, but if someone walks in front of it, it wouldn't be that crotch cam. It can get the crotch shot,
The crotch shot?
yeah, but it won't be able to be, yeah. So as soon as someone walks in front, and so all right. So if someone's like playing really hard on the bass drum, right? If I got a clamp in the front, will it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No, you don't want to attach to the bass drum at all.
Yeah. Because I feel like it's the loudest drum.
Well,
Or-
also, like, they have to be able to move. That's what makes them sound good is their resonance. You know, like,
Oh, it's not just the two heads that.
well, I mean, that's a big part of it, but, like, you'll notice some drummers, they're, like, Tom, like, connects to their bass drum, right?
Yeah.
But you'll notice some don't, and it's actually better to not have them connect because then they can freely vibrate and resonate the way they're supposed to sound the best. So you'll see some drummers where their bass drum, nothing attaches to it at all. It's just naked, and then their tom in front of them is on its own stand.
Whoa.
Or connected to a rack. Like,
Okay.
Yeah. And, you know, the floor toms are usually on their own anyways. But, yeah, so, like, your drums have to be able to vibrate because either that or they'll sound dead. Yeah, they'll just be like, boom. Maybe that's what you're looking for, but if you want it to, like, boom, that resonance
So
comes from
don't
the...
touch a drummer's drums.
No, don't.
Okay.
Don't. Unless you're helping them put it on or off the stage.
Right, yeah. No. I'm good. I tried to stay far away, And I was like, if things fall, it's gonna fall on the drummer, but not on the drums.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, they'll live.
They'll
But,
survive.
if I like dent a drum set, I feel like that's not a good thing.
Oh, yeah. Or yeah. Well, most of them have like a finish on them that's made to take abuse.
Yeah, you're like dropping beers on it. That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. Like it's okay. Some people stand on their drums and
Whoa,
oops.
we're getting too comfortable now.
Yeah. Well, if you're just now tuning into us, or if for the first time, this is the Long River Radio Show. My name is Tom.
Right. Messiah.
I'm an audio guy. He's a video guy. We talk a lot about music and audio and video.
Yeah, and production of stuff. Yeah.
Today, we have something different happening that we don't usually do.
Yeah.
So one thing that we do, the Long River crew, is we also make videos of people performing in our home/studio here.
Yeah.
And so today we're going to play an entire recording from one of those videos that we have out on our YouTube channel, which is Long River Sessions. And this band that we're going to be playing is a very good group of friends of ours. They're called Darwin's Finches.
Yes. Justin's really cool.
Yes. We love this band. We love the guys in the band. And so for our first time trying this, we decided we wanted to highlight them. Also, we know that they don't curse in their music, so we don't have to go through and edit it.
Sorry. Yeah.
So thank you, Darwin's Finches crew, for
Keeping it
keeping
family friendly.
Yeah. And then after we listen to their set, there's actually and it was its own video, but we have another like special song that they recorded afterward, and there's a funny story to that. So you definitely want to
The
stay
best
tuned
story, yeah.
for that.
And also, they're playing on the 30th at Bohemios.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's what I was looking. I was like, wait, I know they're playing soon.
Nice.
So yeah, they'll be there with the Hot and Heavies and Bayou Saints.
Okay. So the 30th of this month at Bohemios.
Yes, it's December. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is that? New Year's Eve?
New Year's Eve.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know, man. I don't think I'd ever. I don't know if that there's any event that would get me out on a New Year's Eve ever again.
Oh, yeah, I know. I like to just drink at the house.
Yeah, it's safer. It's way safer. Oh man, and and all the strangers being friendly during that. Yeah, man, I know. It's Happy New Year's. Got it.
Happy New Year. Stop.
Yeah.
Don't touch me.
Don't hug me. Yeah.
So let's check it out. This is the live session recorded here from Darwin's Fishes in its entirety.
In its entirety, yes.
Yes, and we will look up the song names. I'm sure we know them, but
I can just,
if you look us up online, we will post about it and we will let you know the names of the songs.
I know
there.
Green's one of them.
Yes. It's hard to tell now. Usually on the video it says. So
Yeah.
if you go watch the video on our YouTube channel, Long River Sessions,
Yeah,
you
you'll
can
see
see
it.
what the songs are called. But yeah, so let's check it out. This is Darwin's Finches live on Long River Sessions.
Thank atmosphere suffocates me in my dreams. Choke the life out of this.
Justin is the complete opposite of that.
So Justin is the lead.
Yeah.
He is Darwin's Finches. I mean, the whole band is, but it's his band. He's
Yeah.
the singer and guitar player.
And songwriter.
Yeah.
And like, when you meet him, totally like calm, quiet, and then you see him on stage and you're just like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and like, I honestly think that he's probably like one of the most genius artists I've met. Just because, like, man, for lots of reasons. He's an awesome person.
Yeah.
And he is definitely a true artist, and in my opinion, his songwriting is, especially his lyrics, are just so good.
Yeah, it's super, articulate, I guess. Yeah, I don't even know how to describe his lyrics.
Yeah, I love his stuff, and I love working with them. I got to record a few songs with them after they did this.
Oh, right.
And that was fun. He shows up, like, you'll see if you watch the session video, you'll see his big, I think he calls it Big Blue. It looks looks like a couch that got turned into an amplifier. But he brought that, but he also brought this amp that he said was in his it was like in a shed in his backyard or something like that for a long time. So it had been getting like rained on. There was weather. It was all corroded, and it was hideous. And he brought it because he wanted to play through it, and we both were like, "This is the coolest amp in the world." It sounded so cool. It sounded so dirty and unique. I mean, I love doing stuff like that. So that was a really cool memory.
Like having an amp like that, that's an amp, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
and it was tiny. It was like maybe 8 inches by 8 inches. It was like a little tiny practice amp.
Well, what are the chances that the rain and nature didn't mess up the circuitry so
I think it
much.
did.
But that's what it makes it sound, right?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Like water and electronics, I'm surprised it still works. Is what I
At
think.
all. Oh, okay, yeah.
It's just like, oh my god, yeah. How lucky is that? Or I don't know if luck is. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I think stuff like that just happens for artists. You know, they find
Yeah.
stuff like that. They, you know, it because they're also maybe not looking for it, but I don't know. That's you know how it goes.
yeah. No, I mean either way, yeah. I was just like, whoa, that's crazy. I would have never guessed. Like, how, and you know, other guitars. How'd you get that tone?
yeah,
Nature.
His good. He has a whole bunch of weird stuff that he does. I think like a couple of his knobs are from like an abandoned piece, like a washing machine or something he found. And there's a part in the session where you hear, if you watch the video, I keep saying it, I'm sorry, but there's a part where you can hear like a sample being played on their session, and it's because he looks up this video on his phone and just holds it up to his pickups, and his pickups are just so hot that it picks up his phone, and it went through to his amplifier, and it was like a speech from this, I forget his name, but it's like this, he's a professor at a university, and he talks about all this crazy stuff.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I know. I think I've heard you and Justin talk about this professor or whatever, or his speeches.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
But yeah, so like he looked it up before they started playing, and when it was time, he just unlocks his phone, plays it, and holds it up to his guitar, and you hear it coming out of his amp, and it's like,
That's kind of cool. Yeah.
I love this band. Watching them play here was like one of the coolest experiences.
I mean, yeah. Oh, and have you ever caught his solo stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's just as good too, man. Oh my goodness.
Well, yeah, it was like when they played our first showcase last year. They opened up and we were like, "Hey, Justin, come do your solo stuff.
Yeah.
You know, we think that'd be a cool way to get the show started." And he was like, "I'm gonna bring the whole band." Yeah. The bass player couldn't make it, so it was just him and Morgan.
No,
not Morgan.
Cody.
Sorry, Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah, Morgan's the bass player. Cody's the drummer. It was just them, and they made it. They were it was amazing.
Yeah, they're pretty sweet. Yeah, and apparently I've heard in the crowd that's how it originally started. It's just him and Cody.
Oh, so maybe they were used to doing it. I mean, either way, it was impressive to see them pull it off, because he plays, you know, he plays them a little bit differently every time.
Every time, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. I love all this stuff too, man. And you can hear whatever emotion that he put into all those songs.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's
Well,
like,
which is a great transition into like what we're going to listen to in a second.
yeah.
Because, do you want to tell a story?
Yeah. Well, he messed up and asked and told us his idea, right, of eating or consuming really hot sauce, really spicy hot sauce, and sing a real sad song. And yeah, I don't know if it was like one of us, or I'm pretty sure I was with those like, oh, you messed up. You're in the wrong house for that.
Because we have a lot of hot sauce here. A lot of very hot sauce here. We're hot sauce fans.
Yeah. So, and he jumped at the opportunity, and it turned out to be so real.
Yeah. It was brutal. Me and my wife kind of tried to start a hot sauce company not long ago, and we had a leftover bottle of this hot sauce that we made it was Carolina Reapers, based on that alone. But it was a really good hot sauce. It had like strawberries and lemongrass and rosemary in it. But it also had Carolina Reapers in it. So it smelled like a strawberry muffin.
Smells great.
So he barely took a sip of it. Yeah, I wish he would have taken more for the more dramatic effect.
How much more he would have had to use the bathroom after that, dude.
But you can definitely see that it hit him pretty hard but it worked so well for the video.
No. And like at one point, his glasses started to fog up.
Oh yeah, so he shakes his
Yeah.
you can. There's a separate video just of this song because we had already finished the session. And we had already taken down most of the equipment and stuff, and we were out back drinking beer, and this idea comes up. So we set some stuff back up and brought them back inside, and we did this. And
one take too.
Yeah,
killed it.
And it's a great song. It's about this. So Justin works across the street from this guy this homeless man, and he calls himself Spider-Man. And he talks to him all the time. He goes over there and hangs out with him. And, you know, he knows his story. And so this song is called Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And it's about his conversations with him and some of the stories that this man told him while he's been going over there and hanging out with him. So it's a pretty touching song. And it only helps that he also took a big swig of Carolina Reaper hot sauce right before he started singing it.
Yeah, and then he finished the song with another one.
Yeah, and then he goes back and he even plugs us. He's like, Tom's hot sauce, which isn't around anymore, but the bottle is
The memory is there.
Tom's hot sauce. Yeah, I really wish we would have been around still. It would have been a great like plug. We would have used that for sure. Just some like miserable guy like with glasses fogged up. Tom's hot sauce.
But the crazy thing about it is like he doesn't even sound like he just sounds real emotional. Like if you just listen to it without watching it, oh man.
Because it's him breathing in to cool his mouth off, but it sounds like he's like doing these dramatic breaths during the recording of the song.
Yeah. Oh man, it's super good. Well, let's listen to it.
All right, let's listen to it. This is Spider-Man from Justin of Darwin's Finches.
I'm gonna be hiccuping and like a fool.
It's gonna be more than hiccuping.
All right, we're rolling whenever.
Oh, you're rolling? All right. Okay. All right. So I'm rolling in this camera, and I'm rolling in this camera, and it's all you, dude.
Tom's hot sauce. I was born and raised in 5th Ward, Texas. I played basketball in high school, and my friends, they all called me Spider-Man. They said, man, you move up and down the court like you're a spider. That's how I got my nickname. I consider myself the original 5th Ward Spider-Man. Mom and Dad, they died a long time ago, but I don't want to talk about that. You know, the manager at the fiesta, he just gives me the old bread and I just feed it to the birds. I ain't got nothing, so you know, I just try to give back. And I don't wanna be happy. I don't wanna be happy. I don't wanna be happy. Dawn, you know, she goes to the zoo every day with a green bag full of toilet paper and toothbrushes. She walks through the bird alleyway. She rides sideways and complains. She says, you don't take good care of those birds. You don't take good care of those birds. One day I saw her spread eagle on the ground. She said, I want to die right here with the birds. And I don't wanna be happy. 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 Tom's hot sauce.
That's why you hate yourself.
That was Justin chugging again more hot sauce.
It was good.
It was
That was good as hell. I like it.
Get you a beer. What kind of beer do you want? Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's listening back to that, first of all, without seeing anything,
I can't believe that's Carolina
it's
Reaper, man.
such a
That's good
visceral
as hell.
thing, and I feel
And I'm
like
in
that's
severe pain.
one of my favorite things about doing what we do, especially with Long River, is that we get to see like these intimate, visceral performances, and I think artists like
No,
him
man, that was
are
good. That was
super important,
Like,
you know.
actually really.
I don't know, just listening to it, like I think artists like that are super, super important for the world, and I think like, man, I just love coming across little gems like that and having them and all the bands that come here, like to me it's such a privilege to be a part of something like that.
No, I definitely agree. Like, I mean, one of the main things I love artists that are like Justin is, like I think I said earlier, like you can feel the emotion behind all of that, whether him not wanting to be happy as the Spider-Man, or is he, you know what I mean? And
Or is he, exactly.
yeah, and either way, whoever he's talking for or whatever, you can feel whatever that he's saying. Like,
Especially when like it gets to the part where he's talking about the woman,
mm-hmm.
and she's like, "I want to die right here with the birds." Like, I don't know. It's just amazing songwriting to me. It makes me emotional every time I hear it, which is why now I'm like,
I mean, hey, it's art, right? It's
I
supposed
did.
to make you feel that.
I
way.
remember that day because that's one of the few times I actually got to be out
Yeah.
there. Usually, like, okay, so when we record the videos, I'm locked away in a room and I'm sitting here jamming it, listening to it. But when we decided to reset up for that, I actually went out there and I just controlled the recording from my phone and got to watch it. And I never get to do that.
Yeah.
And to me, that was just like one of the greatest experiences in like capturing art and that I've ever had.
No, we should definitely figure out how to get you out there. Well,
Yeah,
I
I
say
know.
it. I try. I don't know how we would do that, but or at least get a part of it in here.
Yeah, I mean, if it would be cool to get a monitor in here so
Yeah.
I could watch it, but that's just part of it. Also, being able to finally see it after I send the audio over, yeah, that's another cool thing too. But yeah, if I had the board we have in here is kind of old. I can't really control my console remotely. I can only control my DAW, my program, the recording software. So the reason I have to be in here so I can watch make sure nothing's clipping on this. Like if I had like a newer board, then yeah, I could have like a tablet and monitor it there. But oh well, it's okay.
I bet we can definitely get a monitor in here at the very least, so you can see all the cameras.
For a while, I was using my security cameras.
Yeah,
to
no, I
monitor in
remember
here,
that,
but
yeah.
but it's like I mean, it doesn't always work very well.
Yeah.
It's a little glitchy.
It would just, I mean, we would just have to figure out how to place the cable in here.
Yeah.
There's just one HDMI cord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now we can. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
for the listeners, something cool is we are. If you know who we are at all, if you're even listening to the Long River Radio Show on KPFT HD2, you'll know that we've been focusing on this, and the videos have been kind of on the back burner.
Yeah.
And
It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
It's a lot of
It's
work.
it's a whole lot of
day
work.
It's like entire day, if not half a day.
Yeah. Well, that's just recording it.
Yeah.
That's not even
Well, yeah.
mixing it and editing. So, life has been happening, and but we are going
Freaking
to.
life.
But we have plans for new videos coming out. We have a few bands in mind. If now opening the floodgates for submissions again. Those just now died down.
Hit
It's
us
been a while.
up.
Yeah, so send us your stuff if you're listening, and if especially, if you don't know us, then please hit us up. We would love to reach out. We know a bunch of people, but we still have a circle, and there are people outside of our circles, and we want to branch out, and we want to hear of bands that we don't know already, or that we wouldn't already be around, and we try to keep it very diverse.
Yeah. We're also old. So all you new bands out there.
No, we're not. But we want everything. I talk to people all the time, and they're like, "Oh, like I'm in a rap band, but guys don't do rap," and it's like, well, because we don't know. We're not in that circle. We don't know any. We've had a couple people that do rap, and we want like bands and a performance. A lot of, I don't know.
Shout out Blaze X Black. They have a whole band.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that would
They
be
were just
cool.
on Vinyl Voices.
Oh, really? With
Yeah.
With Jesse
Yeah.
from the Houston
yeah,
Press.
Yeah. They're getting some they're getting a lot of broad range of audience or artists out there.
Really?
Yeah.
What's it called? The vinyl what?
Vinyl Voices.
Vinyl Voice. That's right.
Shout out Vinyl Voices and Jesse. He was also on the show.
Yeah. I don't remember the number episode. But
Ooh, that's a good sign.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah. We've done so many. So many.
Yeah, now that
I
we're on
can't
60.
remember. Oh! Is it 60? That's more than both our hands. Or no, that's 1.5. Or yeah.
Hey,
It's
it
more
doesn't
than I
matter.
can count.
After we passed 10, I was like, dang, we've done this 10 times already, dude.
Yeah, no, I think it's definitely fun.
Well, let's talk about some shows that are coming up around town. We got lots of stuff. December 16th at Wonky Power, Jump Rope, and Astro Inn, and a couple other bands. I think it's their music video release.
Yeah, music video release.
Yeah, so that's
I can't
of course
remember
going
the
to be.
song, but
They've been posting all about it.
Yeah.
If you follow Jump Rope on, if you're not already, you should be.
it should be.
On Instagram and everywhere. Jump Rope, they're doing great right now, and they just did a music video. They're having a party to celebrate it at Wonky Power, December 16th. December 17th at Scout Bar is our friends in the Virulent playing with
Yes.
Upon a Burning Body. That's going to be a big one. Oh, you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have tickets to that. We will definitely be there, or at least me and Ashley will be. Messiah, you should tag along.
Well, yeah. What? I've never been to Scout Bar. Is that the one?
It's
south?
far from us. No. Yeah.
Okay.
It's out by like,
Like on the way to
NASA.
Galveston.
yeah. But some people already live out there, so it's easy for them. But we'll be out
Except
there.
for us. We
Not
don't live
us.
anywhere. We don't live anywhere close to anything.
Yeah. We literally live 4,000 miles from everyone.
Yeah, I think that's the most annoying thing. But you know what? We still go out.
Well, we'll definitely be at that one. We'll try to be at all of these, but another cool one that I want to try to go to is December 22nd at 1810 with the Turnaways, Diptera, and Howard and the Nosebleeds.
Out of all those, I haven't seen Howard and the Nosebleeds yet.
Actually, neither have I. I know that Garrett, who sings my band Burner, I think he says he was like one of the formative members of that band.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, is that where like the name sounds familiar, and I couldn't quite put my finger on how I know that.
I mean, first of all, it's just the best band name in the world.
Howard, who's
And
Howard? And why is
Nosebleeds?
there nosebleeds
Like,
going
that's like
on?
the best band name ever.
No, Diptera's also really cool.
Really?
The drummer from there is the drummer for EMP.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And then Turnaways was at Oja Fest, and they're
Okay.
awesome. Yeah.
And another show that's coming up is one that we already mentioned with Darwin's Finches that we just listened to. The Hot and Heavies and the Bayou, what is it?
Saints.
Saints.
Yeah.
I have terrible handwriting. It looks like
You can't
it
read
looks
your
like
own
I-
handwriting.
It looks like I wrote down the Bayou Smiths, and I was like, that's not right.
Bayou Saints was also another band at the Oja Fest.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, that's at Bohemia. It's December 30th. Yeah. It feels like almost all of these bands were at not Bohemia. Sorry, at OG Fest.
Except for the Virulent guys.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No,
Is that it?
they're thrashy, so it might not have been the vibe for OG Fest.
They had, they do have thrashy shows there. is
Oh
what I've
yeah,
heard.
yeah. But well, so are you almost done editing all that? When can people see that?
I don't know yet because the video part is done. The multi tracks need to be taken care
Oh,
of.
the audio.
Yeah.
So if you don't know, Messiah was out there video documenting the OG Fest that just happened a couple weeks ago.
With your guitar player, Alex.
Oh, he was helping you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah,
That's
Alex
right.
was there. Shout out to David, the bartender at Dan Electros, was also there.
Okay. Nice.
And then Issa, student at HCC. We should put one of her songs on. It's actually really good.
Oh, she's an artist?
Yeah, on Spotify.
What's her name on Spotify? We'll talk about that next time.
Yeah,
Issa. We know her name's Issa, right? Okay.
Yeah. She has a real cool chord. It sounds like, honestly, her one song, or she has two songs up. Her one song sounds like an intro to a movie.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah.
a good start.
Yeah. So I was like, oh man, this is pretty cool. I can totally picture this in like a short film or indie flick.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like indie music, you're saying?
Kind of. I don't know if it's indie. I don't know. We'll play it.
Tune in next week
Yeah,
to the
next
Long
week,
River
but
Radio Show.
I'll let you hear it. Once our hour is up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we're on a time limit, guys.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
ladies.
Oh, where is our time? Let me check.
And then the music starts. Oh, right. I do love that. It's like, okay, because we all know, and whoever's listening, we ramble.
Oh, yeah. Obviously, if you're listening, you're a glutton for rambling.
Rambling, yeah. You love our. Whoa,
No, it's okay.
is that Naja?
No, it was a microphone falling. But it's okay.
Oh,
It wasn't. It wasn't.
like, wait,
we're
yours
not
is
using
still
it right now. Yeah, not mine. Oh, man, yeah. Not today.
not today.
Well, last time we were recording, my microphone stand was punishing me for something.
In theory, this is take 7. In theory. But to you, this is our first take. It is our first take today.
Yeah. Today. We're on a roll today.
Yeah.
We got the whole way through the episode.
Yeah, without knocking anything over or technical difficulties on the break it.
Yeah. No records today. But as always, if you ever have anything that you want to let us know, any comments or requests or ideas, email us please at longriversessions@gmail.com.
Or just Google it. You'll find all our stuff.
Well, yeah, Long River Sessions. We're on Facebook, Instagram,
And YouTube.
and mostly YouTube.
Yeah.
Go to YouTube. Watch the Darwin's Finches video.
Yeah.
Do yourself a favor. At least go watch that.
Go watch. Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah. If you don't listen to this, well, if you are listening to this show, you're gonna go and watch that. So either way, sorry, I just had to out logic myself right now. No, that session was awesome, and wasn't that the first episode of that season?
I think it was it was like
Yeah.
a season premiere. So you'll see it on there. It's just look for the guy with the glasses and the curly hair,
Yeah,
screaming
curly
at a
hair.
microphone. And
Yeah, and like even that first track that they did, man, the bass line on that, like what was the makes my body move involuntarily.
Every time.
In rhythm, of course. Yeah, in rhythm.
yeah, go check it out. Go let us know that you're there because you heard us on the radio show. That'd be cool. That'd be good to know. We got to see where you're coming from. Make sure you're listening. Let us know.
Let us know. Yeah, sorry, my super subsonic hearing heard a noise.
Oh yeah, that's our cue. It's time for us to get out of here.
Wrap it up, B.
Wrap it up. All right. Well, thanks for listening. We'll
Yes.
see y'all next week. This is the Long River Radio Show on KPFT HD2
Yes.
in cahoots with Living Art.
Come say to us at the shows we mentioned. We
Yes.
will be at least one of them.
We'll see y'all next week, guys.
All right, have a good one.